Time is roughly 5 p.m. I'm doing this thing where I don't know what time it is. So I only know it's roughly 5 because I wanted to start this around 5 p.m. I'm in my house right now. I made sure that all clocks were covered up. You know, let me flip the camera here. Is this clock right here in my bathroom? It does have the time. So it's 4:57, but I'm just gonna look down when I come in here. Other than that, what else do we got in the house? There's a clock here, but it doesn't actually keep the right time. There's a clock over there that doesn't keep the right time. And then in my kitchen, mind the mess, I actually set that clock to midnight, which I know isn't right. And that clock doesn't have time on it. Other rooms in my house that have a clock. My own bedroom doesn't have a single clock in it unless you count my game consoles, which are not always on. So if I do happen to play one of those, I'll just keep my eyes closed till I can manage to start the app up and play it. In my basement, there's no clocks that actively keep the time. My game room downstairs doesn't have any clocks that have the time on them. There is an alarm clock in there, but it doesn't have the right time on it. I think I got all the clocks in my house. As for my car, I'll make a quick video of that when I get out to the car. I did put a piece of black electrical tape over the clock in my car. So I'm gonna not know what time it is. However, when it is Sunday, I am gonna have someone let me know when it's 5 p.m. So it's gonna be a 2-day challenge. I guess what to say about the challenge. I know the sun is roughly coming up at about 7:30 in the morning now. So I'm gonna have a rough estimate of what time it is in the morning if I'm up when the sun comes up, and it goes down roughly at right around now-ish, so about 5 o'clock-ish. Hazards, I guess. Well, of course, there's gonna be like bank clocks and stuff, but most of the places I go, I don't recall actually seeing any that are set. There is one about a block from my house, but they don't keep it turned on. Stores. I don't think stores generally have the time kind of just laying out for you to see it though. I don't think there's gonna be anybody that's gonna tell me the time unless one of my friends do that know I'm doing this. If I do buy things, places, receipts do have the time on them, so I just gotta make sure I don't look at my receipt. Other than that, I can't think anything else. I'm gonna periodically update this every couple hours as I get more confused or upset or whatever goes on, but yeah, I mean, it's roughly 5 o'clock and here we go. I guess one other thing, and maybe I said it, but I was talking for so long, I'm just throwing this in there for good measure. The clock on my phone itself, I did actually change. I went into settings, I went to date and time, I manually changed the time to like 8:15 in the morning or something, so I know that's not the right time right now. So whenever I do unlock my phone, I'm not gonna see the time on the lock screen. My clock app's not gonna reflect it right, and ultimately I think it's gonna mess the day up too. So yeah, I took every precaution I could. Instagram doesn't tell me the time like anybody uploads. Snapchat doesn't do it. Facebook doesn't do it. I am gonna have to kind of stay away-ish from my mail app because it does say when I get mail. I mean, that's, yeah, it's gonna, maybe it'll tell me the time, but I don't think it will. But yeah, okay. I think I covered all my bases. Here we go. About, well, I mean, I don't have an estimate right now. I guess about roughly 5 minutes after I started doing this. We're just gonna go out to a couple local game shops. Going to Cartridges Galore and Wonderbook and Video. I know Cartridges Galore closes at about 7 p.m., but I do know it's right around 5 now, so I'm gonna be good for that. And Wonderbook. After that, we're going out to Walmart. Walmart is open 24 hours, so that's not gonna give me any indication of time. I am going to get something to eat too, probably. I just wanted to show this for clarification. This is my car stereo. I did put a piece of black electrical tape over the clock, so I cannot tell. My dash doesn't tell me the time, and that is covered. So we're good to go. Let's roll. I'm wondering overall how this is gonna go. I am not gonna take all the credit for this. I did see a YouTuber post this last weekend. Ironically enough, his last name is Robinson too. Shout out to Nick Robinson for this challenge. I watched it and I thought, you know what, I want to try this, and now I'm doing it. But he had a lot of concerns too, and he had a lot of precautions he took. I think I did step my own precautions up by changing my phone's time. That was a hint by my girlfriend. That was a good idea. But I think this is gonna go good, I think. I'll keep you all updated though. Okay, apologies. I remembered that I should film horizontal while I'm doing these because it's gonna look bad on YouTube if I film vertically. I'm going in the game store. An issue here, it's because I changed the time on my phone. So I changed my internal clock, so it's not set automatically, and I said I pulled it back to like 8 something in the morning, and that's fine. But I didn't realize, normally when you get a notification on like an iPhone, it says, oh, you received a notification from so-and-so, and then it would say like the time, but it would say like now, or it would say 1 hour ago, but it wouldn't tell you the exact time. Well, here, come to find out, if you don't have your phone set to like an automatic time, I'm in the Wonderbook video, and I was on my phone looking at my Game Collector app, and I got a notification from Instagram saying, hey, so-and-so and so posted on their stories. Well, here's the thing, it fucking told me what time. So as of about 5-10 minutes ago, I knew it was 5:25. We just started this challenge and I'm learning here, but I don't know what to do. So I guess if I get a notification, I'm just gonna have to swipe the phone up real quick and not look, or I'm gonna cover the right side of the phone screen with my hand until I unlock it every time. That's how I'm gonna have to do this if I have any notifications. So it's almost like a social disconnect. Like I should just turn notifications off, and maybe I'll do that. I'll keep y'all updated. I keep doing it, but I keep filming vertically. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm probably gonna end up doing it again. So you're gonna get a mixture of horizontal and vertical footage, so have fun with that. All right. I'm at Chicken Bucket getting food. I don't know what time it is, but it's dark now. It's officially dark. It's been dark for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna get the new spicy famous bowl. What is it? First off, I just want to start out by telling you guys I got a spicy famous bowl. I didn't know they didn't come with a drink, and the lady gave me a free drink, so that's pretty cool. But second off, I'm standing here. Well, I was standing, waiting on my order, and I didn't see the time, but I went to look at my receipt to see what my order number was, and then I thought, I can't do that, and I quickly shot that paper down out of my hands. So I'm just letting you know, I didn't see the time, but I almost seen the time. Yeah, there's clocks everywhere. I just looked behind their counter for a second, and I realized there was a clock. I just saw a circular shape and I knew what it was. Just keeping y'all updated. So I don't know how long it's actually been, but I feel like it's been like 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm still waiting on my food. Where that spicy bowl. It's been about 10 more minutes, and the lady behind the counter just asked me what I ordered again, so I think they forgot and they're just now starting to make it. I think it's been about 10 minutes. I don't know, but I've been at this KFC for way too long. Finally, I got mac and cheese. Film vertically again. Here it is horizontally. I just ran into another issue. I'm in Walmart now. We went in the hair salon to get my girlfriend's hair cut. There was a clock. This is good. This is like really, really hard to do. I'm like, I put my guard down for a second and then bam, clock. So I'm only like an hour and 15 minutes in right now, and I've screwed up twice and a half because I almost looked at that receipt. This is hard. But I'm gonna keep rolling. So I was thinking about this whole time thing, and I do have a rough estimate now, of course, because I did accidentally just see it in the hair salon. But it got me thinking, like, I'm gonna have a rough estimate until I go to bed, probably. But once I go to bed and wake up, that's when the real test begins, because I'm gonna have no idea how long I slept for. The only time I might know what rough estimate of time it is if I wake up when the sun's coming up. Because I know it comes up roughly about 7:30, but it's not quite 7:30. It's like somewhere between like 7 and 8 o'clock. So that's the only rough estimate I'm gonna get tomorrow. So I'm gonna accidentally see a clock. I just want to let you guys know I just found my spirit animal. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. But there's a woman in this hair salon getting her hair done. But she's eating mac and cheese while she's doing it. Oh my god. I'm walking around Walmart. Trying to avoid time. Time is something that we as a society take for granted, and realistically, think about how many times a day that you all check the time. I probably check the time like once every other minute, if not once every minute. I don't know. I think that this experience could be very enlightening. I just gotta keep myself from accidentally seeing it places, and that's the hardest part. It's weird how we let time control us. Time runs everything in everyone's lives. Like this Walmart, for example, right now. It's pretty busy. I mean, it's a Friday evening and people are out and about, but give it about 5 hours and no one's gonna be here. I'm gonna start out by saying I do know what time it is right now and I'm really mad about it. I was playing my PlayStation. I knew there was a clock on it when you first turn it on. So I like looked at the ground and I started Fallout 76 up. Yeah, I know I'm playing that game. And I played for a couple hours and I'm thinking in my head, here's the funny part. I'm thinking, man, it feels pretty late. Like lately, because I've been getting up at like 7 in the morning for work, I usually go to bed about 11. So I usually get tired about 10 something. And I'm like, I've been tired for like an hour now. It feels like it's about midnight. I hit the PlayStation button to go to my quick menu to put it in rest mode and forgot there was a clock in the upper right corner and just happened to notice it and it said 12 a.m. on the dot. So that was pretty spot on there. But ultimately I am going to be going to bed soon, and when I wake up I'm going to have no idea. And I'm not going to have a way to gauge it unless I wake up when the sun's coming up. But regardless, it's going pretty good. I didn't know the time for like 5-6 hours. So yeah. Peace out. Hey guys, sorry my eyes are all dried out. It's morning, so I do know that the sun rises sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock, and usually between 6 and 7 on Nickelodeon they have George Lopez on, or they have SpongeBob on between 6 and 7, and it still says Nick at Night in the lower right corner. So I did wake up and SpongeBob was on this morning. I said Nick at Night, and I thought, okay, it's 6 something, so I went back to sleep a little bit. I woke up around, I guess, sometime in the 7 o'clock hour because Paw Patrol was on. They wouldn't put that on during Nick at Night, and the sun was coming up, so I thought, cool. And then I went back to sleep. And I've been on and out, on and off from sleep, but SpongeBob is on again, and I'm thinking it's like 9 something. So I'm getting up. I'm just a little tired. This is a very, very hard, impossible task to do. I'm about to get in the car with my mom to go antique shopping, but standing in my carport, I just took my trash out. There's a stereo in my carport. I forgot had the time on it, and I just read it. I know it's now 10:48 in the morning, and I'm angry. Okay, I'll keep you updated. I did accidentally look at the time in the car again. This is really hard. I'm not giving up. I still got like a day and a half. Of my day. This is, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I saw a lot of clocks today and I saw the time a lot of times and I'm kind of mad about it. But it's so hard to get away from it. I just saw the time probably 20 minutes ago, again, by accident, and it was like 4:20 something. So it's been almost roughly a day since I started this challenge now. And it's not going good. And I'm frustrated, and it's hard. I know the last video update I made, I was in, I don't know if I said where I was, but I was at this like consignment shop. I was sitting on like a chair or something. I don't remember what I was doing, but I saw the time kind of around then too, and it's so hard. It really is. I got everything that I can do on my end to make sure I don't see clocks, but I'm still seeing them. I don't know. I'm still doing this for another day though. I got till tomorrow around this time. Maybe the rest of my day will be better. I don't know. All right. Peace out. It's almost 5 o'clock. I only know that because I actually started keeping track of time again this morning, Sunday morning, probably right around 11 a.m. I think it was like 10:40 something. But I thought, you know, it's hard. This challenge is something that was experimental, I guess. I think we look at clocks too much, and I've learned a lot from it, but I also learned it's really hard to escape time. So this might not be the only time I do this. I might take another weekend here in the future and do it again. But I don't know. It's been interesting, but it's been very hard. So thanks for watching.